My name is Dr. Jamie Cleland. I'm a senior lecturer in criminology at Loughborough University, and my research is around sort of social issues in football, so issues of discrimination, issues of violence, those sorts of things. That's what I tend to research on. Well, the Football Collective was a meeting that took place a year or so ago by about sort of 8 or so friends initially, and we decided that setting up a collective was a good idea. And look, you can see today the number of people that have arrived at this conference, which is fantastic. So there is a movement in terms of football scholars, people interested in this area, and hopefully this is the start of some many good things that will continue into the future. So the cross-pollination of ideas is really important because, you know, we've got sort of scholars here from mainland Europe and obviously the UK as well. So it is important, and hopefully, you know, this is the first conference that we've had in terms of, you know, we don't really know where it's going to go in terms of collaborations, but I think that there's a number of people here. So you've got academics, practitioners, etc. The potential is endless in some ways, and hopefully, you know, if we had this conversation a year down the line, there'll be lots of collaborations that take place. And I certainly think a lot of the presentations that are going to take place today will be trying to set up issues that people can think, okay, I'll contact that particular person, or I'm interested in that person's work. And I think this is what we want from the collective. We want people to support each other and to possibly collaborate in the future. So in terms of the work that the collective is doing, I think that a lot of it is having impact. So a lot of the work around sort of the current story around child abuse in sport, there's a number of people working on this area. My work on sort of sexuality issues in football has got quite a high profile. So there are a number of people working, and I think the aim for any academic is to get impact from their research. And I think the sort of the possibilities for further collaboration from these sorts of conferences is quite important in terms of working with other people, sharing ideas, and trying to make sure that we set the agenda in terms of policy. So we've got here today a number of sort of quite senior academics, some emerging academics and early career researchers and PhD students as well. So, you know, it's an open group. You know, we'd like to think that we're a collegiate sort of movement in terms of football studies. I would encourage anybody who's got an idea to possibly sort of share it with somebody who's working in that field. And I think where I've got to where I am now, working with senior academics who've shown me the ropes in terms of how to research and how to write and how to publish, and we'll sort of look to sort of do that with other people as well in terms of trying to get them to, you know, have an idea, how can you take that forward into some form of research project and then look to publish that piece of research. There's a lot of experience in the collective, and I think it's worth tapping into.